Hey, what's up, guys? A couple of days ago, I've shown a combo that uses Astria, which is the other level 2 in this archetype, to make a very formidable board, which required a spell or trap in hand. And this time, I will make the same combo using Reset. However, this is the worst of the two because you need to have at least 2 spells or traps in hand to perform this combo. To get started, we'll use her in-hand effect to send a spell or trap from your hand or field to special, then immediately add Astria. And now we can normal summon Astria. And this is where it sucks to open Reset instead of Astria because now you have to just discard another spell or trap to summon Sylvie of the Whitewoods. Summon will use Sylvie's effect to add the Rhoda of the archetype, Legends of the Whitewoods. From here, we'll Synchro 6 into Arcilla, using Sylvie in Astria. You want to use Astria to be able to reborn her using her own effect. Now we'll activate Arcilla, send in the Legends of the Whitewoods we just added, to add the traps, Woes of the Whitewoods. Again, if you already opened it, you could just search an effect veiler. Here on a new chain, Astria will special summon as Chainlink 1, and Chainlink 2, Legends of the Whitewoods, will just reset. And now, using these two, we'll Synchro A into Diabel, using Arcilla and Astria. We'll use Diabel's effect to add us back one of the 2 spells slash traps we discarded for this combo. Then we can activate Legends of the Whitewoods to add Arcia. From here, we'll proceed to summon Arcia. And here is where Arcia comes in handy. You can just send Woes of the Whitewoods to get a free draw to reoccur your losses for this combo. And Woes can just reset itself as if nothing happened. Then we'll Synchro into Centurion Auxilla, using Arcia and Diabel. Using Auxilla's effect, searching, stand up Centurion. We'll activate stand up. Unfortunately, you need to discard for this card. We'll use the effect. And that's why Arcia's effect to draw a card by discarding Woes is pretty handy, because you could just use the added card as fuel for stand-up Centurion. Back to stand-up Centurion, after activating the effect, we'll set Trudea. From here, we'll activate Trudea to summon and making her a level 8. Again, you want to make her a level 8 in case her effects get impermed or negated. You could just reborn one of your tuners and continue as if nothing happened. We'll activate her effect, placing herself in Primera as continuous traps. Summon Primera. Use her effect to search. Wake up Centurion. Then from here, we'll activate Wake Up to summon a level 8 token. Synchro 12 into Crimson Dragon. In here, at this point in time, this is the best location for your opponent to Nibiru you. And you can deck build around this issue. So there's 3 scenarios where you can hold Crimson Dragon and continue to combo, which is not preferred. And whenever your opponent decides to Nibiru, you could just chain, shuffle Crimson, and summon Cosmic Blazar. You will lose your field, however, you will still have Crimson Dragon in the extra deck. And then you could just use Wake Up Centurion, send in the trap, and Reborn in Auxilla, and continue playing as if nothing happened. Another option is just to use it right now to get to your Cosmic Blazar. And if they chain Nib, unfortunately, you will lose Crimson Dragon. And this is where you would have to make a strategic decision on what to have in your extra deck. You can cut the Satellite Warrior and the Formula Synchron to play a second Crimson Dragon, which again will do the same. You could just use Wake Up's effect, send in the trap, and Reborn in Auxilla. And in phase, Auxilla will set Primera, and you could just make another Crimson Dragon on the opponent's turn. I believe I prefer this option. Going forward, I might cut Formula and Satellite for another Crimson Dragon and Red Supernova to fight against those Yubel boards. So I'll use the effect targeting Auxilla to make a Cosmic Blazar Dragon. And from here, we could use Reset and Auxilla to link to into Top Hat. Use Top Hat's effect to set Statue of Anguish pattern. And then we could summon our tuners by shuffling our Whitewood's Synchro Monster. Then these 2 tuners, we can go into IP Masquerena. And from here we should be all set to go in phase. And during the end phase, you'll activate Centurion Phalanx to Reborn Auxilla and use an Auxilla's effect to place Primera. During the opponent's turn, you have multiple options. You can either do what I did in the last combo, where you use Cosmic Blazar effect early, so you could free up another zone, or you could summon Pattern, and afterward, summon your Centurion monsters to gain a free pop. You can target one card your opponent on the field and just destroy it. This is my preferred method. Or you could just go ahead and Synchro 12 into Crimson Dragon right away and make an either a King Calamity, another Cosmic Blazar, or a Red Supernova. And if you'd like to go that route, you don't need to play the Statue of Anguish pattern. You could just play the other statues. For example, the Azurain one, where it negates a summon. However, I prefer this method because it's very good against back row decks. Again, you have IP Masquerena to use herself and Top Hat. Remember to keep Top Hat until you utilize its effect of destroying one spell and trap your opponent control after you summon a continuous trap. In here, you can either go into Appaloosa or SP Little Knight for more negation. And after doing all that, you still have a backup with the Woes of the Whitewoods. Let's use Cosmic Blazar to negate his summon. And we could summon Anguish Pattern. And on summon, remember, if they had a spell or trap you wanted to destroy, you could do so. Then we could summon Trudea. Leave her as a level 4. You still have the effect of Anguish Pattern, none once per turn, to destroy a card on the field. Just use the Woes to summon Sylvie. This is why you need to play 2 in the deck, because you need one to summon off the trap. Then immediately after, Synchro Summon into Diabel. On a new chain, Astria will just reborn herself. Add back to hand. Reset, we'll add back to hand. With Diabel, whenever your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send an unwanted spell or trap from hand or field to either summon Arcilla, which will search you and affect Baylor if you'd like, summon Satellite Warrior, Formula Synchron, then go into Satellite Warrior to destroy 2 more cards, or just summon Silvera to Book of Eclipse the opponent's field. And afterward, remember that you could summon Centurion Primera and Synchro 12 using Diabel and Primera to go into Crimson Dragon, which will lead you into another Cosmic Blazar. Or you could just go into Legatia to get a free draw and a pop. Again, playing it this way gives you a lot of different types of interruptions. You have background interruptions and monster interruptions. And the monsters are different types. So you have synchros and links. That way you do not die to D-Barrier. And this is why I prefer playing it this way. You can either use IP and Top Hat to go into Appaloosa, or add Statue of Anguish Pattern to gain another negate. However, I do not recommend it, in case your opponent has triple attack to take it control of your Appaloosa. So just leave it with 2 negate. During the follow-up, Auxilla will reset some of your Centurion card, and you can just keep summoning your tuners for free by shuffling your white with synchros. This is the deck list that I've built to do this combo. I built it to play more Centurion cards, because I believe the Centurion cards help you play more around hand traps. I run 2 Primera, 2 Trudea, and 1 Atri and Gargoyle with 3 Emblema of Oath. These 5 cards can be replaced with the Toy Box engine, which can help you keep extending. However, I prefer this combo because it helps to play around Shifter, Droll, and Nibiru. And if you open Emblema, and go into Atri, you could keep getting free draws every single turn. And since Atri is a Dark Tuner, you can use her and any of your level 6 Light Tuners. Remember, this can be used as a non-tuner to go into Chaos Angel. That will gain both of its effects and will be very hard for your opponent to out. Again, if you get shifted and you have Emblema, that's why I play 3 Emblema of Oaths. You can go into your Trudea line that plays around Shifter and can help you make Auxilla and Crimson Dragon on the opponent's turn in your choice of level 12 Dragon Synchro. However, the toy box is a still good strategy that can help you extend a lot more. I play 3 Astria, which is the best Whitewoods monster that only requires 1 spell / drop for discard to use her effects, and 1 reset. You can play more reset, however, I do not recommend it. It's kind of unlikely that you open reset with the 2 discard fodder for her effects. So that's why I like to play 3 Astria, 1 reset. You need to play 2 Sylvie, 1 to summon off the combo, and 1 to summon off the trap, which is Woes of the Whitewoods. And I play 1 Arcia. This is required for the combo, and is a really good card to help you draw into more cards. 3 Stand-Up Centurion, 3 Emblem of Oath. Again, I like to lean more heavily into the Centurion engine because it plays more around Nibiru, Shifter, and Droll. 1 Wake Up Centurion, 1 Legend of the Whitewoods, and 1 Woes. These 2 cards are required for your Whitewoods combo, and I wouldn't recommend playing more than one of each. Playing more than 1 of those is understandable. However, playing more of Legends isn't really good because you need to have a Illusion or Spellcaster to add the Whitewoods monster. And if you do your Centurion combo, you can have a Spellcaster on field, but at that point, it's not really worth continuing to play. 1 Centurion Phalanx. You need this card to send off Wake Up Centurion to reborn your Synchro. 1 Statue of Anguish pattern. I like this more because if I'm playing against trap decks, this will basically single-handedly destroy them. Or you could play the Azurain statue, which acts as a solemn monster, a summon negate. And with this build, I can run up to 16 non-engine, and for my non-engine of choice, I play 3 Nibiru, 3 Ash, 2 Droll, 2 Effect Veilers. I like to play Effect Veilers in this build, because if you open your engine pieces for your Whitewoods combo, you can always search Effect Veiler off Ursilla's effects. 3 Infinite Impermanence and 3 Crossout Designator. You can also play a Call By. However, I prefer having 3 Crossout Designators because you can just set it and negate Imperm if they top deck Imperm. For the extra deck, I play 1 Top Hat. Very good for this deck. 1 SP and 1 IP. You can either use IP to go into, again, SP or Appaloosa during the combo. I play 1 Formula Synchron, which can help you go into Satellite Warrior or Chaos Angel. I play 1 Silvera, 1 Arcilla, 1 Diabel. These cards are mandatory for the Whitewoods combo. 1 Chaos Angel, a very good card to have in this deck. 1 Auxilla, 1 Legatia, 1 Crimson Dragon, and 2 Cosmic Blazars. I prefer two Cosmic Blazers because the board that I set up can play through a lot, and it's not mandatory to have King Calamity. However, going forward, I might cut the Satellite Warrior in the formula. Play another Crimson and a Supernova Dragon. Supernova is a really good card to help you out, you Bell boards, because it will banish their entire field. It's up to your preference. If you want more cards that can destroy, you can continue to play the Satellite package. And for side deck, you can consider playing Gravity Collapse because you are playing a lot of synchros and you can summon multiple of them during either turn, which is really good for Gravity Collapse. You can use Skill Drain, flip it up on opponent's turn, and on your turn, you could just use Astria, Reset, or Arcia to just send them as cost. That way you could turn off your Skill Drain. And your go second options: 3 Evenly, 3 Cosmics, and 3 Dark Ruler. This is the current build that I'm enjoying, and it's more heavy on the Centurion package. If you guys found this interesting, please leave a like, and if you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to leave them below. Later, guys.